as we make the shift from Bitunix to Bitunix, I'm going to teach you some strategies. I have a trade in here now. Okay, it's on an Ethereum long 30x because I want to leave it for a little bit. I have some things to do. I'm not going to do my average high speed in and out because there's not a lot of movement right now. But I feel ETH is very strong. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Are you ready to learn? I'm multitasking. I'm putting a video up comparing BitGet and a warning. Get your money out of BitGet by, I'm going to tell you, December 15th, they won't let you withdraw if you don't do full KYC. Warning, warning, warning. Will Robinson alert. Bitunix and Bitunix. This is uploading. You'll see it another time. Now here's Bitunix and a link to a playlist of everything you need. Fibit and a link to everything you need. But today we are talking about a new strategy, not for Bitunix, but Bitunix, the newest, fairest, easiest exchange. Okay, that's what I'm trading on right now. No KYC. You can KYC if you want. They are legit. But if I go over here to security, just for signing up with my link, and no KYC, any country. You don't even need a VPN, although you should use one. It's like a condom for your crypto. I can withdraw up to $200,000 a day. Now, I've had my days. I don't know about you, but I know what that's like to make that kind of money. But let's say you want a ball bigger than my balls. You need $500,000 a day. You need to then do advanced verification. But here, see all this? Nothing. Use my link, a username, email address, and a password, and you're in. Now, you make your deposit. I like to deposit USDT. You could deposit anything, but then you got to flip with it in spot, blah, blah, blah. I use ETH USDT. I don't go to markets. Oh, they have done almost every change I have asked them for except one. Hold on. Now, we used to use BitMEX to look at direction everything, right? But now, with... Let me get rid of this. Bitunix. Get out of here. Okay? Hold on. So now, when you make a deposit, sometimes it goes into your spot account. You'll see it says transfer. You want to transfer it over to futures. This is where you're going to trade. Now, I'm going to show you my new strategy. You know that I love... look at this on Fibit. I love Fibit. You know, I'm not here to talk about Fibit, but 18% minus a 6% leaves me a 12% profit. Okay, which is, let's see, BTC to USD. I'm going to show you a new strategy on Bitunix that anyone can do. You are going to absolutely love it. So let's come over here. So we're up 19%. So 0.03 is their fee. I'm going to make 0.066. Number of the beast. That's $2,500 profit. Look at that. Don't let the decimal system fool you. I linked this below. That's Fibit. But today, everybody knows Bitunix. I think Bitunix is a little unfair or harder for the average person. This is why I found Bitunix, and I'm teaching you all about it. Okay? So now let's go back to Bitunix, and I'm going to show you my new strategy. I love it. Okay? Now, deposit, look, I'm up 5%, everybody. Woo! And I'm on lower leverage. I put like $3,000 in here. Okay? Now, I start with a loading trade. You know, usually we put the whole amount that we want to put in, right? Let's go to Ethereum. Let me explain something to you, too. I know you like doing the exotics, okay? All of this, okay? This is like, you know, exotic. Get really good. Become a hitman, a sniper of sorts, an expert on Bitcoin, Ethereum. The basics. Maybe a little Bitcoin Cash, maybe a little Litecoin. They all move kind of together. But Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's really you got to focus on. And the only good thing about Bitunix is they offer all that new stuff. But if it's so hard to win because the spreads are terrible, I don't know what to tell you. Now here it's a little more legit on Bitunix. They're going to control the amount until you build up your account history. Wow, look at this. And I'm in ETH. Okay, $60 profit. The fees here are like between 2 and 9%. It's like nothing at 30x. Okay, as a matter of fact, I let one of the representatives, his name is Reki, I did a Zoom with these guys. Their goal is to be the first ever international fair exchange that everyone has a fair chance to win. Not that you go in and you're down all of a sudden and every trade is a struggle. Now, over here you have Cross. I would use that. Cross allows you to use your whole wallet with a floating liquidation point. So if it dumps against you, you're protected. Isolated gives you a fixed liquidation point. You do that at high leverage, you're going to crash harder than Sunny Decree in 2021. It hasn't been seen since. We're going to 2,100 here. That's why I got in early. It's 10:24 p.m. Now, if it runs all night, let me show you my strategy. You ready? I call it the audible tone. When this thing fires off an order, okay, on Fibit, it makes a noise. Nobody wants to stare at the screen. You could be inside banging your wife's sister, okay? Ooh, did I say that? Well, anyway, she might be hot. You never know. Maybe a younger version of your wife. I don't know what you're doing. I can't tell you. Give me that money. Oh, 17%. Boom. So you might be banging a dwarf, walking the dog, playing with a pigeon. I don't know. You could even have an AI sex doll. I don't know. But the audible tone will go off. Guess what they did, baby? They added an audible tone to Bitunix. What good is that, you might say? Don't use a trailing stop. Don't use a stop loss. Don't do nothing like that. Even if this goes negative, don't worry about it. You ready? All right, let me turn the lights on to explain. Oh, shocking. It looks like a cookie, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like some kind of cookie? So, we're on cross margin. Let me cancel all my secret little things. Oh, you didn't know. The Wall of Fury and audible tones. Let's cancel all of them, and I'll show you the whole purpose of this. Whoop. Okay. Come back over here in my position. That's my position. I don't know what I put in there. Maybe it's like, I had like $3,000 in here. Maybe it's $1,000, right? So I might want to put a little more. Okay? You like this music? It's scientifically studied to keep you awake because you're like, what the F is he playing? I ain't no bit boy, let me tell you. I'm glad that's over with because honestly, he never looked like a boy. Okay? Anyway, some people age like presidents. What can we do? So, now I don't want to have just this little amount. What about my other $1,900 I got here? Let's play a little game called the Ding Dong. You ready? They added a sound. I wish it was more like, your order's in. Like that. Like Thor's hammer. I'm going to let you hear the sound and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it. So we're going to go to market. I want to take 10% of my wallet. All right, what's that, like $190? At 30x, I want to buy long. You ready? Listen. Ah, the angels sing. You heard the sound, right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up some audible tones just so you can hear what's happening without you doing a single thing. I want to be heavier in the trade. I have a floating liquidation price, right? So let's do something. It might go somewhere. For it to drop below 2,000 tonight, it'd be pretty good. Let's set up some tripwires together. You're going to love it. Thanks for staying this long. Limit order, okay? We're going to do each one of them at 8% of our wallet. It's not the size. It's the sound, baby. So, if it goes down to 2056, guess what? We'll buy some longs. Okay? Look, order placed. It's going to show up here. So, let's see. 56. So, if it goes down to 2030, okay, well, I'm away. banging a dwarf or doing whatever I'm doing, it's going to buy the dip. Okay? Order placed. Let's say it goes down to 2,026. You want them close. You want to know, right? We're going to buy a little more. Let's say it goes down to 2,000, right? I don't like the 6/6s. Let's say it goes down to 2,000, right? Another small order in there by long. Let's say it happens to break 2,000 in the next few hours while I'm away, right? And I'm confident that ETH is going to go up, right? I could put one at 1988, okay? 1988, 99. You know why? Because it's going to party in like it's 1999. A little bit more. Look, boom. And you'll notice something. Look, my balance is only, I still got $1,000 out of my 3,000 to protect me. But you know what I got? I got a wall of protection, a wall of fire fury that's going to automatically buy small amounts on the dips for me until I come back. So I'm profiting if I'm actually down. Can you believe this? And you know what's great? Look, I'm only down what? Zero, not even 1%. What's great about this, okay, is that when we blow up tomorrow morning, I didn't say that. Did I say that? I don't know. Okay, but what I'm telling you is I think this is going to go up. I think this is a profitable trade at 30 times leverage. And just think, you could be in the other room. Maybe you decide you want to bail out or something. You have no idea, right? Instead of be checking your phone and stuff, let's say, all right, let's say you're with a new girl and she's blowing you and you're worried and you just want to reach over and look at your phone, right? You don't have to. Let's say you're in the middle of the bed sleeping and you hear that sound of one of these first small little things go off. Okay, one of these little thingies. You know, oh, I just bought a little dip. And you hear another one go off. But let's say you bing, bing, bing. 3, 4 of them. Well, you better get out of bed. It might be dumping. But it only goes up and down. So if you're right about your thesis of it, the direction of the moment, it's a great little strategy. Start with not your whole trade amount. What if you get a shitty entry? Start with about, I don't know, pick whatever you want. Half of it, 3/4, and then make a whole bunch of these little ones that are kind of close, not extreme, that they're not going to get bought. You really want them, yes, to add to your trade on weak moments, but you want them to be audible tones that you can hear without staring at the screen. Now, are we talking about you're out and leaving a trade open while you're out somewhere? No. And I don't use the app, okay, because I like to be under a VPN and my phone is not on a VPN. So I don't check my trades on my phone. But if you're at home and you're just hanging out, you don't want to sit here and watch this, even at 50x. An appropriate speed. But I plan to take a little power nap. And so I'll be able to tell by hearing these tones, which is something brand new they just added. Plus they reduced the latency dramatically. Okay? Oh my God, look at this. That you can see the wall of fury here. Okay, she drops bing, 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 bing. Limit orders like crap. Look, and it's pumping, baby. Look at that. So yeah, this is a good, well, that's on the 6 hour. So looking at the 1 hour, look at that. Okay, so now it only goes up and down. If she happens to pull down a little bit, I'll start hearing those audible tones. Tell me what you think if you like the audible tones. They've increased limits for people. Look, if you put a tiny amount in the exchange, you're gonna be able to only trade a percentage of what you put in. Okay? So the more you put in, the better. But hey, you know what? They have instant withdrawals and great support. And there's KYC, but you don't have to unless you're like Bill Gates. I hope you found this helpful. There's a link, an invite from my Bitunix group below. Click my link, get started. And you don't need to worry about KYC or anything. You're good. Have a nice evening, day, whatever. Whenever I add this, who knows? But I also showed you how to create the wall now that they added the sounds. That's epic.